underway.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
There's a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Okay, let's check out the lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Graham Pauley.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Stowers, a strong-armed left fielder, batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .360.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Now the 0-1. Fought off foul.
Slider.
Just underway,
Low
crowd getting
outside.
settled here at
Slider.
Dodger Stadium.
Low outside. Slider. Middle outside.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Cutter. Low outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball there.
Curveball. Low outside.
Ground ball right side, Rojas. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting the start for Miami, Max Meyer. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
On a line out towards center. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
That one ripped. Conine on the move. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll pull into second safely. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone! Max Muncy leaves the yard. That's his third home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. What a play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, bases empty. Miguel Rojas will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Rojas with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now,
there's a swing and a drive. That one carrying, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
In the air, center field. Marcy gets under it. And that's the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Middle inside.
Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Curveball. Low inside. Slider. Middle inside.
The 0-2. This to third. Muncy. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Ball one.
First pitch just misses.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, third out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Seggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by Ryan Gusto. Ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Call around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that
ball. Runner in scoring position, no outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He doubled home a run in his first AB. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. It has the distance, gone. They've hit another home run number 30 on the year, and they add on. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Gusto is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jansen Junk.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA.
So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hammer, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. The 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel.
You know, it's a good play when we break out StatCast for you, folks. He took a great route and found himself in position to make a nice running catch. Just excellent work.
Yeah, he really showed off his wheels on that play, and I know that always gets you excited, Singy. Exactly 100 feet for that out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1, and it's over his head. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A 3-run dinger. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to their lead. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Alex Call, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that's a fair ball. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up to the plate is Will Smith, and he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jansen Junk won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Marlins, Lake Bacher. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone. Another homer. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. On a line, Marcy on his way over, brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Dodgers out front 15-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Well, every pitcher wants to run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Kim sends it to first.
Out of there.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Christopher Morel.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Sinker. Low inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Stepping in, Graham Pauley. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Middle outside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do we major. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Right side, hard hit. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Miguel Rojas. He's already homered in this game. That smash towards center. And that is that. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 0-1 in there at the knees for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder.
One out man at first. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
Low inside.
Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
High inside.
Ball too high.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Low
Edwards
inside.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Marlins leave 1. Start the bus. They're down 15-0.
Spacing out. Then took the lions out. The rap game of giants. Play shots to the top. Pop tops quicker than melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhymes gonna blow. I'm prepared to eat.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Cade Gibson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 16-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots. So these guys are feeling it.
Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Hesung Kim. And that one popped to short. Lopez under this one. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That's a laser base hit. And now two aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 19-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
That one lifted to left. Stowers should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kane Gibson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new pitcher in the game, Calvin Fauché.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And there's a foul ball. Fauché, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
High fly ball, right field. And that ends the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the top of the fifth we go. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We go to the top of the fifth, and now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norton.
High inside.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is fouled back.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Norby wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-2. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Norby not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Cutter. Low inside.
On the ground right side. And it goes just foul.
Fastball. High outside.
Here's your 1. Late with the swing there.
Four-seam fastball.
The Dodgers
Low
up
inside.
big in this one. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
Slider. Low inside. Slider. Low inside.
On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
For the Marlins, right
And
fielder,
here's a look at
Griffin
how he's using his
Conine.
pitches in this one. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. 0 for 1 so far.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Hold on, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need a finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that's saying
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Marcy tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Base hit, left center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Calvin Fauché will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
now pitching for Miami.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Nardi.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stowers has a beat on it. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. The Dodgers on top 20-0. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando.
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit.
First baseman Christopher Morel.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Emmett Sheehan gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses across to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
Dodgers
High
up
middle.
big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the second baseman. Xavier Edwards, 1 for 2.
High middle.
This one in the air, center field. Edmund settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. The Dodgers out front here, 20-0. Back here in LA, here's Ohtani. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
hard liner. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Hit in the air, center field. Marcy going back on this one. And there's two down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Muncy.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Miguel Rojas now at the plate. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. Marcy ranging back, and that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. Dodgers lead this one 20-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brusdar Graterol.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
White walls on the tires, shoes on the wire. Told a couple shorties at the swap to hit my lineup. Be careful what you wear to avoid getting lined up. Old school shoes on my feet, but they shined up. Not a neighborhood cooking out, about to grab a plate, told the homie good looking out. Everybody hanging, nobody tripping. Party till the sun goes down, then we dip.
Come ride with me, keep it slick, just ride with me. Feel a good break. Got the rules at the club, get down with me. Whatever you want, come on and just ride. Come on, let's just ride. Come ride with me, keep it slick, just ride with me. Feel a good break.
Four-seam fastball.
Got the rules
Low
at the club,
inside.
get down with me.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. And they're on the board. It's 20-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High outside.
The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it's gone. They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
Yeah.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Graterol, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand.
And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, right field. Konai moving under this one. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Alex
That's hard hit on the line. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Foul ball. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Marcy settles underneath it. And that's the inning. The Dodgers lead it 20. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yep. Seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Foul ball there.
Cutter, high inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Morel, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball.
Slider, low outside.
Here's the 0-2.
No. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Slider, middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Low inside.
Up the middle, Rojas. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Dodgers have the advantage, 20-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of so far as we see from the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one hops the wall. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 22-2.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Enrique Hernandez. A runner at first for him, nobody out. High fly ball, right field. Konai under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looked locked in. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead continues to grow. And here comes Tom. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Michael Ciani looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center field. Konai on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Through 8 full, the Dodgers with the lead 23-2. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
Cutter. Low out.
Tanner Scott takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Seam fastball. High outside.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Sky, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Low outside.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Edwards wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next, for the Marlins, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
Low middle.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Now only one out remaining.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Marcy in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.